Owning an antique store involves knowing the story behind each item in the shop. After all, in antiques, history is everything. No one knows that more than Daniel Parker, owner and operator of Barnsley Antique Centre in Barnsley, England. Because in his shop, some antiques seem to have brought some extra history with them. For Parker, it began in September 2014, when he bought the shop and started preparing it for the public.
My name's Daniel Parker, I'm part owner of Barnes Antique Centre. We were setting the shop up, putting like cabinets and things in. My daughter was crying and screaming in the basement. So I ran into the basement and she has an arms just reach out to grab me. So I sort of dismissed it and didn't really think much else of it.
The next disturbance occurred after Daniel hung a mannequin with some wooden hoops from the ceiling as a decoration.
The next morning we came in and a mannequin were on the floor. And both the wooden hoops, which were quite solid, were like both snapped in half. So that were weird. So we eventually had CCTV fitted.
Hooking cameras up in the shop proved to be a pivotal moment for Parker and for paranormal enthusiasts everywhere. Once an electrician noticed something he couldn't explain.
The electrician was doing some rewiring at the time, and I got a phone call from him, and he said he just reopened the shop up and he found glass everywhere. One of your cabinets has broke.
Daniel went straight to the CCTV footage and was stunned by what he saw.
The one thing that really strikes you is the violence with which the glass shattered and the way it flies out into the room. That's a pretty intense amount of energy.
Things became even more curious when a second camera provided another look at this phenomenon.
What we're witnessing here is a poltergeist. With poltergeists, you do have physical contact with objects, so it is extremely possible that something as fragile as glass would shatter under the pressure and power of poltergeist activity.
And as time went on, the possible haunting of the store became more and more evident. Despite the shop's many unexplained occurrences, Daniel remains on the lookout for any more reasonable explanations.